Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, November 19th. I think it's November 19th, 2020. Steve Sipress here. And I'm throwing it back about 12 years. It says right there, this is the 2008 Chicagoland Quick Start Guide. That's how I know it's about 12 years. And this is the first book I ever published back when I was a consultant to small business owners about their advertising with the Yellow Pages publisher. I decided that I was very tired of my approach, any rep's approach. We were trained that when you call for an appointment, they give you, here's your 200 accounts for the next 6 months, start calling, making appointments, and everyone just gets hung up on. I hate the Yellow Pages. Who are you? Where's my old rep? You suck. When's the deadline? I'll see you day before. Gotta go. See ya. You suck. Bye-bye. I don't have time for you. I was like, wow. These are worse than cold calls. Cold calls, at least they don't know who I am. They just go, yeah, not interested, whatever. Here it was like, hi, I'm your Yellow Pages. I hate you. I was like, wow, these are everyone hated the Yellow Pages with good reason. Yellow Page company I worked for, just horrible. I mean, they had decades and decades of abusing their advertisers. If you ever advertised in the Yellow Pages, you probably felt taken advantage of and abused. They were a monopoly. Before the internet came along and lots of other phone books came along, you had to be in the phone book if you were a business, especially if you were any kind of service, emergency business, a plumber, an electrician, heating and air. You had to have a nice big ad in the Yellow Pages, no matter how much they sucked and how much they raised the rate, how much they made an ad up for you that didn't work well, you still had to be in there. And then if you were late on the bill, they hounded you and said, we're not running your ad next year. They just treated everybody miserably. So I came along during the internet days, 2008. The internet was starting to take hold with even the slowpoke business owners that were finally getting websites, and they had alternatives. And they were like, you know what? I hate the Yellow Pages, always have, and I'm out. And it was just tougher than ever. So I said, how do you do this? And I engaged coaches, and I went to programs and seminars, and I learned all about effective advertising and marketing and sales system, which is what I do now. I'd already been doing it for years, but now I started studying up on it and reading up on it because I said, you know what? I have a choice. I can either quit this job because it sucks. The job still sucked. I mean, the company sucked. They went bankrupt, by the way, after I left. The company I worked for went bankrupt 4 times. 4 times. Count them. 4 times. Now, of course, am I saying not because I left? I'm just saying that's pretty bad. So it was a horrible place to work. They were terrible to their advertisers, which made it hell for a rep. I thought, hey, I'm your rep. They're going to say, hey, how you doing? Help me with my advertising. Let's talk. What's new? Let's meet. No, hated me. So I did all kinds of stuff. And one of the things I did is I put together this 64-page book, little booklet here, called How to Get the Best Possible Dex Yellow Pages ad program at the best possible rates by Steve Sipress, Senior Print and Internet Marketing Consultant with Dex Media. That was a company I worked for. And then I put on the bottom, author of The Ultimate Guide to Making Money with the Yellow Pages. Now, it's a book I never published. I planned to, but I left the Yellow Pages before I did. But I said it right there on the back, the About Me. He is the author of the soon-to-be-published book. Not just any guide. Anyone can publish a guide. There's another guide. There's another guide. No, the ultimate guide to making money through the Yellow Pages. And many widely published articles on print and internet marketing strategies for local business, because I just wrote up some articles and put them onto ezinearticles.com and other article sites. Nowadays, I put up a YouTube channel. I put up a blog. I do a podcast. I'd have emails going out. I had my own newsletter. Had all kinds of stuff. I did that to position myself as an expert because I knew all about effective advertising. That didn't stop me from getting hung up on just because I said I'm your Yellow Page rep. So do you think that once they saw that I am a local advertising specialist, speaker, author, and a coach to profit-minding business owners, as president of Gold Consulting? See, I called it Gold Consulting, and there's a little turn your Yellow Pages into gold, a little catchy slogan on the bottom, which is where it belongs, by the way, because slogan doesn't sell anything. Ooh, look at that brilliant, beautiful sunset. But if you want to have a little catchy slogan, but put it at the bottom. Don't put it at the top or anywhere else. Don't think people buy. Don't put it all over the side of your truck like it's a big deal. Nobody cares about slogans. But it's cute. I put it on there. Turn your yellow pages into gold. I get it. But there it is. His purpose is to lead local Chicagoland business owners to dramatic increases in sales, new customers, and profits through marketing and publicity, and to have fun doing it. He's known to his local followers as the local business rainmaker for his ability to help business owners reach and exceed their goals for revenue and profit. Boom. Wow. Do you want to meet with this guy? Well, maybe not as you see me now, but like if you were a yellow page advertiser, you want to meet with this guy. You go through here, 64 pages full of stuff. The right colors in the ad, the right sample, good headlines that work, good how you make bullet points, where you should put the phone number. In the middle, I had the beautiful centerfold. Look at that. I wonder what month this was published, because Miss Whatever in the centerfold here is a before and after. With a metered line, that means they're tracking the phone number. So they gave me this client who the year before, Kelly Landscaping, crappy ad, name at the top, violating all kinds of rules of advertising. What did I call it? The boring, typical ad. It's basically an enlarged business card, does nothing. And in 12 months, it averaged 22 calls a month. All right, then I put this together. Winning strategy. The ad, coupons, this thing. It was just that. Just an ad and a full page of coupons. About the same cost. I think it costs like $30 more a month. Meanwhile, where's the calls? 107 calls a month. So from 22, 107. 5 times the calls for basically the same amount of money. And this guy got some big jobs and some great stuff. And you can see I took that same Kelly Landscaping logo, but where's it now? It's down at the bottom. After I answer the question, why us? Oh, and by the way, Lake County, that's a county just north of Chicago. Lake County's #1 landscaper. Says who? Says me. I made up the ad. I got enough pizza boxes that said you've tried the rest, now tried the best. Says who? Who says that's the best? You win awards? You got cited? You're in a cookbook somewhere? No. I just say it's the best. Great. I say that's #1. I remember other reps were so pissed off at me about this ad when it came. They were like, it's not the best landscaper. What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. You're like, it is now. I said it is. 5 times the calls coming in. This guy made a killing off of that ad, and I did that for every advertiser that let me and wasn't an idiot and just said, I hate you and see you. Anyone that said, okay, make up an ad, I said, you don't have to read these 64 pages of all this stuff. I know all this stuff. I'll make you up a winning ad. Boom. But anyway, that's the Throwback Thursday. I suggest everybody write a little book. Jeremy Danley's here. I was showing you this the other day. My beautiful wife, Michelle, found it somewhere as she's dragging out all the Christmas stuff because, as you can see, Christmas is coming. Some candy canes are up. A tree is up out here. What else we got? Oh, look, the table is just covered in ornaments and whatever the heck. And, you know, we got one of our lions back here on the swimming pool, has some kind of a wreath around him. You can't see it but in the dark, but there it is. And, like, Christmas is coming, so she said, oh, look what I found. Oh, there's some more stuff up here on this door. And she found this thing. She said, yeah, this will be good for your Throwback Thursday. Well, here I am, 4 days later, Throwback Thursday. My first book. Everyone should do this. If you can't write, that's fine. Talk into a tape recorder for about an hour and a half, even an hour, I think, you'll have a 60-page book. And if you can't talk for an hour about your business, about your expertise, get another business. Get out of that business and do something else. You ought to really be able to talk for about 4 hours about all kinds of stuff that you take for granted, but your prospects don't know and they want to know. So if you're a plumber, you think I'm just a boring plumber, besides I can't write. Well, you've got a state-of-the-art equipment in your pocket at all times. Take your phone out like I'm doing here, turn on record, and just talk. Write down 10 questions, have someone ask you them. You know, how do you unclog a kitchen sink, and what's the best tool for this, and what's the biggest danger people do with their plumbing, and what's the biggest mistake people make, and this and that, and answer all the frequently asked questions. How long should it take a plumber to show up? How much should it cost? Blah, 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 blah. How long should they take to do this and that? And just talk for a while. Have it transcribed, you got a book. 64 pages. That's a book It's made me a ton of money. I then turned this into articles. Today it would be blog posts, YouTube videos. I had a series of emails, all taking out all the same stuff. Boom. That's it for Throwback Thursday. I highly recommend every single entrepreneur. I don't care how boring you think your business is. You're a manufacturer of some little part for some equipment and you think that's boring and whatever. So what? You know a lot about the materials of the part, how to make the part, what not to make it out of, what mistakes people make when they make those parts, blah, blah, blah. I talk on and on and on about it. Put it into all different formats, your own podcast, your own blog, your own YouTube channel, your own books, your own articles, your own newsletters, so that when somebody gets referral to you or finds out about you, don't you think they're going to type your name into google.com? That's what people do these days, even if it's a referral. Oh yeah, what? Steve Sipress? Who's that? Hang on, let me type it into Google. They better find your Facebook group that you run, your YouTube channel, your blog, your podcast. They better find stuff on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you use. They better find all over the place a great LinkedIn profile where you are sharing all your knowledge. And even if they don't watch a single video or read a single blog post, they can just browse through the titles. They'll see you're an expert. How to do this, the secret to that, the 3 biggest mistakes people make when they hire a plumber. Talk about all kinds of stuff. See, even the doggy, our neighbor's doggy, loves the idea. He's given me a hint as the sun sets in the west. Another beautiful sunset here. And I think the 4th straight day with a record high. We hit over 90 the past couple of days here in mid-November, almost late November. What the heck is going on? This is the hottest. It was the hottest summer on record. This is the hottest year on record here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. However, 85 degrees, no humidity at all. It really is kind of spectacular. Right now it's probably about 75, 80. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Wish you were here. And that'll do it for Topical Tuesday. Thanks to Jeremy Danley, everyone else who was here live. I don't see any questions, comments, concerns, so we'll cut it off here. And thanks for everyone watching on the replay. Post any questions, comments, concerns, wherever you're watching this. I always respond when appropriate, and I will catch you back here again tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Have a great rest of your Throwback Thursday. Catch you tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.